Hi everyone. Um, Today I'm uploading my first video. This is my new channel, and I have already shared my intention behind creating this channel, um, and why why I wanted to do this thing, and I wanted to share my knowledge. I wanted to create a general awareness. Being a student of genetics, working in the field of genetic diseases. mm, I have felt and I have decided that I will be contributing in whichever way possible, in the smallest way possible, to create a general awareness among people in our society, among this is for everyone, because I feel we all are connected uh, closely at the end of the day. Um, just to start with, just to give you an idea, um, there are a lot of lifestyle changes, there are a lot of lifestyle disorders that people are facing these days, that people are going through these days. Also, there are a lot of rare genetic disorders, there are a lot of mental conditions that people are facing, of people of every age group actually facing this. So I've just felt that if we can just create a platform, a forum where I can share my ideas, I can share my views, I can share my knowledge with all of you, and in return, I'm, I'm very much intrigued to learn from you as well. I would love to see your views and your ideas, and any knowledge regarding this particular theme, regarding this particular topic, is most welcome. So today, to start with, just to give you an idea, just to brief you, um, we'll first talk about a very common, a very everyday thing. Now it has become a very everyday thing. We hear a lot of people going through this. Even I'm sure you will have friends, or you can also have relatives who might be going through this, and it is clinical depression. It is mental depression. When it comes to fever, when it comes to headache, even cancer, in fact, cancer has become very common these days. We don't really hesitate to discuss about it. We are quite open, we are quite free, we show our concern for people, those who are going through this. But for some reason, for some weird reason, I don't know exactly what reason it is, we treat our mind, we treat our mental health in a very uh, alien way. We alienate it for some reason, and there's this wrong notion. There's a very, but which is very popular among people, where they say that okay, so that person has a mental problem, he's mental, and he is abnormal, she is abnormal. Now, this word normal, or abnormal for that matter, we need to understand their meanings first. It's very important. um, the word normal has actually originated from the word norm, and norm means rules, norm means principles, and those rules and those principles are set by us, are set by the society. So if something is normal for me, that might not be normal for someone else, and that person might feel I'm abnormal, and vice versa. So to understand, or to actually mention, or call somebody just randomly that okay, so that person has some mental problem, so that person is mad. So we need to really think and understand on very fine lines of sanity and insanity. So today, I thought of discussing few things about clinical depression. uh, Clinical depression was, initially um, thought only as a psychological disorder, only as a psychological problem. A lot of studies have been conducted, and a lot of people are actually doing a lot of research. Scientists, in fact, they are trying to find genetic reasons. In fact, they have actually found a particular gene which is present on chromosome number 3 of the human body, which scientists have claimed might have some relationship with causing clinical depression. Well, apart from this, what I wanted to share, what I would want to share with you is, according to a recent study which has been done by World Health Organization. Uh, so right, that WHO, the World Health Organization, they check the health status of different countries on specific regular time intervals or time periods. So when it came to India, when they started checking the mental health of India, the results were not very good. So according to WHO, almost 36 to 37% of the Indian youth, especially the age group from 18 to 30, they are going through clinical depression. This is one. Secondly, there's a very famous science journal. There, they have actually done a study, and they saw, they did a complete experimental, thorough study where it was observed that people posting pictures on different social platforms or social networking sites we often see people are posting pictures which are edited. They photoshop it, or they edit it, they try to beautify it, and scientists have actually linked this with clinical depression. A recent study has also shown that the craze that you see among people for clicking selfies or just clicking pictures, wherever you're going, you're clicking picture, you're always having that that smartphone in your hand. Right now I am using one, but for a different purpose altogether. But this entire tendency, that entire craze of clicking selfies, that is also coming from identity crisis, and identity crisis is also a part of clinical depression. One more example which I would like to mention here is, a lot of you might have heard about this. It's called serotonin. Serotonin is a specific chemical which is found in our body, and it has been linked to our mood, good mood and bad mood. So we have different kinds of moods, we have different kind of mental frames, and with that respect, it has been seen that serotonin linked depression is also these days seen not just in adults, also in adolescents. Because things have become so competitive. We are running in a rat race without really understanding what exactly we are looking for. We have technology, there's so much advancement, there's so much happening all around us, but at the end of the day, we are not really understanding what exactly can make us happy. We are not focusing on that part. Somewhere, somehow, that happiness factor is getting less importance, I feel. For example, and just to make it easier for you, for example, after I upload this video and you people watch it, these days, like me, like a lot of other people, those who are creating good content on YouTube, they are trying to do something, using this amazing platform. People are facing cyberbullying. People are writing all sorts of comments and, doing a lot of inappropriate things. that can also be linked to clinical depression. You know, just to be not able to appreciate something good, and even if you don't like it, you have a choice not to watch the video. You have a choice of not to like the video. You have a choice not to subscribe that channel. But people are, you know, crossing that limit. People are going and writing things which are absolutely politically incorrect thing. People are writing things which are absolutely uh, disrespectful. And I'm saying this in, in behalf of all the YouTubers, all the good content creators. um, so now, as we were discussing, so this I think the main problem, apart from all these things, the main problem which I feel is there's a lot of awareness issues. You know, people are not aware about these kind of things. The fact that mental depression, the fact that clinical depression is okay, it's fine. If you have somebody in your family who is going through this, if you have a friend who is going through this, please go and be on his side or her side. Please go and support that person. If you personally, you feel there's something terribly wrong with you, please go and see a doctor. It is okay. It is absolutely fine to have a mental condition. It is okay to have mental depression. We all go through it. It's not like, if people out there who are very successful, who are very rich, they are not going through this. Clinical depression doesn't really see what class you belong to, what social status you belong to. You might be anybody. You can be going through any phase of your life, and all of a sudden you feel this whole emptiness, absolute void. You don't know who you are, you don't know what you're looking for. And it is okay. We have solution for this. Definitely there's medication, which I think psychiatrists and also mental experts can help you with. But apart from that, I think, as people, if we find someone like this in our family, I think as a family we need to be very, very supportive. And to support such a thing, or such a person rather, such a cause rather, we need to be first aware about it. We need to be quite open about it. There's not shy away from it. But that's the whole point. It is okay, it is fine to discuss about such issues. It is very important to discuss about such things with your own kids, with your own family members, that just to create that basic awareness in all of us, amongst all of us, and help each other. Because it's absolutely all right. It's not a problem. And nobody can really judge who is normal and who is abnormal. um, what might for me, what my habit is normal to me. So that might not be the same with someone else. So we are no one to judge. We are no one to call anybody uh, normal or abnormal. Mental depression or any other mental diseases, there are a lot of other conditions which I will be surely discussing with you in my future videos, where I'll be talking about a lot of other conditions, where I'll be talking about and discussing with you about a lot of other disorders. Uh, but it's okay, it's absolutely fine. There are a lot of organizations who are trying to help people. They are trying to come forward and, uh, just create that awareness. And I am also sharing this video with you all with the very same intention, because I've been observing this for quite a long time, that people are just not fine with the fact. People are just not able to accept this fact. But it's okay. People, those who are going through this problem, are are also human beings, and they deserve to be happy. They deserve to live their lives the way they want. I think as a as a community, um, we need to have that, right kind of attitude and help each other, and uh, be it any sort of mental depression, be it clinical depression, be it panic attacks, or be it even obsessive compulsive depression. These are all sorts of a lot of things. Even sometimes we see few habits. People have this habit of maybe um, biting nails. Some people might have uh, obsession with cleaning. Some people might have you know there can be so many things. Do you really call, if you see somebody biting nails, do you really call that person mad? No, right? You don't call that person mad. It's okay, it's fine. That person might be going through some tension. That is okay. Or if you see somebody cleaning the house, or just making sure that the house is really clean, you don't go and call that person mad. But yes, if that particular activity, that person becomes obsessed with that particular activity, then it might become something not usual. But that doesn't mean that you can just go and call that person mad, or any other you just can't term people with inappropriate words, or you just can't really address people with inappropriate terms. So I think the problem basically boils down to lack of awareness, and I think we need to help each other. I'll try my level best to discuss more such things, because it can be low self-esteem, sometimes it can be inferiority complex, it can be identity crisis, it can be anything. Even if you are you see a very successful businessman having a lot of money, and you feel, oh my god, that person is so happy. But that not might be the case always, because we all have problems in our personal lives, in our professional lives, and depression can we can any one of us can suffer from that condition. Please feel free to discuss about such topics. Please do not shy away from such things. Please come forward and try to help people. If you are not in a position to help somebody in this kind of a condition, at least don't abuse that person. At least have that decency of not laughing at that person, or not mocking at that person, because when you laugh at somebody, you feel it's very casual, it's very okay to just address someone as mad or insane or abnormal. But you don't really understand what he or she might be going through, or what his family might be going through. So I think we need to understand this. We need to just fine tune our sensibilities and our sensitivities. So I hope you watch this video, you like this video, and please come up with your ideas, with your views, share it with me, and do let me know whatever, if there's anything else that you would want to share. If you want to watch further more videos in future on mental depression, I am always there to share my knowledge, how much ever knowledge I have. So please do let me know about this, and I hope this video helps and you all like it. Thank you. Bye.